BRANDCAST around the world.
I know you're gonna dig this.
You're listening to BRANDCAST Around the World with me, your host, Brandon Berkeley. Join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to BRANDCAST Around the World with me, your host, Brandon Berkeley. It is a wonderful Friday. Lots of cool things happening. I hope you have an amazing morning. Hope that if you're headed to work, that it's a good day and you're going to have a great day ahead of you. Because I've said that, now it's going to be. Just before I started the show, I did a little meditative process to see if it would help. So maybe we'll do this together really quick here. I'm going to change the whole entire feel of this show right now. It's going to be the Zen Hour. We've got the singing bowl. Right? Okay, so now we're feeling better. We've done that. Let's get right into the podcast. Like I said, it's Friday, so the energy is up. Today we've got a lot of fun things going on. Later on this evening, I'm going to be doing a video where you'll be able to watch some of the unboxings I did from K-Dog and Fish. We're doing a Funko Friday, and then later after that, we're going to do a live broadcast. And I just found out that you can actually record live broadcasts, so I can actually take pieces of it or upload it directly afterwards without having to wait 20 hours for the video to appear on YouTube. So that's a big plus. Lots of exciting things happening today. I hope that you will all join us this evening, starting around 6:30 p.m., I believe. But you can check www.brandb.ca for more information on that and stay up to it. Stay up to date with me on all the latest and greatest. You can actually create your own social media platform or profile there, where you can chat with me directly and see what's going on with everybody else in the community. So good morning to everybody that I'm seeing here right now. Good morning, Derek, Brona, Kevin, Mano, Mandy. Great to see you here. Anybody else that is hiding in the chat, because I know you all often do. Today in the news, there's some pretty funny things. I have a great video to show you coming up shortly. Maybe to make you laugh and start off your day properly. But before I do that, we're going to get into some different articles that are trending around the world right now. Man locked up, drugged for 2 years in Hawaii case of mistaken identity. Joshua Speederbach spent 2 years living in a nightmare at a mental hospital in Hawaii where he was pumped full of drugs and ignored every time he tried to tell the doctors the truth that they'd locked up the wrong man. Speederbach had somehow been mistaken for Thomas Castleberry, a man wanted on a warrant in Hawaii for violating his probation in 2006 drug case. He was arrested in 2017 and locked up at the Hawaii State Hospital, where he repeatedly tried and failed to convince anyone, including his own public defenders, that he was innocent. Sheesh. One psychiatrist eventually looked into his claims and found that they were true, but that was not the end of the story for Speederbach. Instead, Hawaii officials allegedly tried to cover up their mistake and quietly released him without $1 to his name and without correcting the record on his arrest. So I see a big-ass lawsuit coming. This guy spent 2 years being pumped full of God knows what. Hopefully there's no further damage to that, but I think he's got a big-ass settlement coming his way. Hire a good lawyer, buddy, one who believes you first. That's probably a good thing. Hire a good lawyer, go back and say, damn it, I want my $40 million for damages. Here's a question for you. Would you spend 2 years in an institute, not knowing when you're going to get out, though, going through that being drugged up? That's like a horror movie. Would you do that for $2 million? $1 million for every year of suffering? I think the mental anguish you might actually suffer sitting in a place like that, trying to tell people, that's not me. That's a scary predicament when you really think about how much or lack there of control that we actually have in certain circumstances. People can just kind of decide your fate without you having a say. Terrifying. Well, unfortunately for this man, Speederbach, you can see here, he looks like a pretty pissed off guy, though. If I seen him and he was telling me, it's not me, it's not me. I don't know if you guys can see his face here. But he looks angry, or unless they just chose the worst photo they could of him, because that's not really helping his case, in my opinion. If I seen this guy and he told me, no, I didn't do it, I'd be like, sure, buddy, sure, your face, those eyes tell me a whole other story. So maybe it helped him regardless. Maybe he was just giving some bad vibes and they threw him in there for a little bit extra, you know. All right, so proposed Trump card design compared to Nazi Third Reich image. I don't know if you guys can see this as well here Basically like the Nazi eagle. Trump is trying to put out a new logo. Let's read into this a little bit. It's already pretty easy to spot a Trump supporter in public. All you have to do is look for the red MAGA hat. Nevertheless, Trump's most devoted MAGA followers might soon be flashing a Trump card to demonstrate their support for the defeated former president after his campaign floated the idea in an email on Wednesday. The email offered up 4 potential red and gold designs for the card, including one with a spelling error and another with an eagle that critics compared to a Nazi symbol. Trump supporters were asked to choose their favorite, although a link on his page reportedly sent users straight to a donation site for Trump's campaign, of course. Oh, Trump, I guess he's right, though. I was going to say, you think people are stupid, but not that every Trump supporter is an idiot or whatever, but, and I'm probably going to get in shit for saying that, but I mean, he definitely does some dumb things. It's kind of hard to follow a guy that ruins his own speeches in a matter of minutes, either by awful grammar, verbal altercations with him seem to go quite interestingly. I mean, he's entertaining as hell. I'll give him that, but I think he's just really not in the loop with a lot of things. And he's got a lot of people working around him that are probably trying to just make money. Hence the Nazi card being pulled up here. Yeah, sure, probably it looks nice with an eagle. An eagle seems strong, but bad choice of design there. I'm not going to put this past Trump because it just seems like it's another thing in his repertoire that he's going to continually do that's going to make him look worse and worse and worse. But I also feel, truthfully, to give the guy some slack, the only slack I'm ever going to give him, is that I feel like he's probably heavily targeted. Everybody's looking for the smallest thing to, inflate or even make up a little bit more of a story to make him look like an idiot. I'm sure he's not the brightest bulb on the tree, but at the same point, I feel like some of it is a little bit fabricated because he's such an easy target. It's like bullying at its finest. The thing is, I guess he kind of it's reverse bullying because he's definitely a bully, but, I guess we should practice what we preach and try not to bully the bully because it seems like he's had it bad enough, even though he's completely off of social media and it seems his presence has mostly been wiped. Somehow he is still making his way onto social media. Figures. So the next one I'm going to show you here is a little video clip of a passenger on an airliner who apparently was getting a little bit rowdy with the staff. So they actually tied him up, duct tape him. We're going to go to this video. Really interesting. Take a look for yourself. Let me know what you think. Apparently the guy was groping the airline staff, so they had to handle him, and they did. Let's go take a look at this. Maxwell Berry. All right, so it looks like Buddy wasn't having it. He was pretty pissed off. I don't know what rocked his boat, but he definitely seemed intoxicated. I think he kind of deserved to be taped up. It's kind of like social justice. But again, it's assault. Another guy that I feel like is going to have some pending lawsuit and probably win it. Duct taping, absolutely hilarious, though. I love when justice is served by the public like that. It's like what everybody wants to do. You're not allowed to do it, but in this case, tying up Buddy was pretty damn hilarious. Imagine being on a plane full of people. He's even claiming, I couldn't hear it specifically if you guys heard it, but he was talking about how his father is worth millions of dollars and blah, 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 blah. Buddy, you're not worth shit. You're sitting there on your parents' dime acting like you're something special. I'm quite happy that he was disciplined in this way, and I know he's probably gonna win a case. Those people are probably gonna get fired, although it says they were suspended. But I think they're back at work because I think everybody in the general public knows that sometimes a good old ass whooping is all that will teach somebody a lesson. Truthfully. I look at it like, the whole spanking situation. I think in most cases, as long as you're not beating your kids black and blue, sometimes it's good to put the fear of God in them. Just slap them around a little bit. I'm just kidding. You probably shouldn't push it too much, but I think, discipline is definitely a thing. And this guy seemed to be out of hand, very immature, intoxicated. So guess what, buddy? Your seat just got a little more comfortable with some extra duct tape. I've always wondered this. In an airplane, why the hell they have seat belts? Probably useless, but at least this guy was really buckled down, extra safe. That's what they could have gone with. Just, tell him that they were trying to make him extra secure because his seatbelt wasn't working. We'll see what happens with that, though. I have a feeling that guy is going to definitely have a good lawyer if his parents are wealthy, though, and he'll probably be able to get away with whatever the hell he wants. Whatever the hell he wants. All right. So I'm going to read a little article here on this. An American man was duct taped to his seat on a Frontline Airlines flight after he allegedly groped and attacked flight attendants, video shows. Upon landing at Miami International Airport, Maxwell Berry, 22 years old, of Norwalk, Ohio, was arrested on 3 counts of misdemeanor battery. Berry is accused of groping 2 flight attendants and punching a third man in the face on the flight, which was traveling from Philadelphia to Miami. So what did we all learn in this situation? Well, what I think I've learned is that traveling from Philly to Miami is very dangerous, and you probably shouldn't do it. Actually, I think getting out of Philly might be a good idea. I've been to Philly once. It wasn't the best city I've ever seen, but then again, I was only really in the airport and kind of going around the main blocks. I don't know what the main airport in Philly is, but I was there. I'll return one day, and we'll party, and it'll be great. It'll be a good time. 3 injured after iceberg at Titanic Museum collapses. More than a century after an iceberg brought down the Titanic, another fake one injured 3 visitors at a museum in Pigeon Forge 10. What a weird sounding place. The museum, modeled after the boat and dedicated to the ill-fated 1912 voyage, also featured an iceberg wall that consisted of real ice. That sounds hazardous already. That visitors could touch, because we've never touched ice before. I would definitely pay to touch ice. According to local news outlet WVLT, it was created using a water filtration system. The ice was collapsed on Monday evening, injuring 3 people nearby. As of this writing, the extent of the injuries is unknown. The museum owners Mary Kellogg Joslin and John Joslin posted about the incident on their official Facebook page. God damn it. Have we not learned from the 1912 voyage? Did Leonardo DiCaprio not tell you anything or not teach you anything? Is that doors can only fit one woman on them. So if you're in this situation, what they really should have done, these people that were injured by the iceberg, is found the nearest door frame, busted off the door, and sat on top of it waiting for help to arrive. I feel like this is why they were injured. They did not follow the protocol. They should have waited for the lifeboats while sitting on the door. I think, if anything, we should realize that basically anything with the name Titanic is a bad idea. You're putting these hazardous objects around people. Why? Who needs to see an ice wall? Why wouldn't plastic with like light shining through it work? Maybe make it a little bit cold or something. I guess, I don't know. People really never surprise me with some of this stupidity sometimes. I wonder if this place is going to remain open. It seems like everything I've mentioned today is a lawsuit. Today is a lawsuit day. I'm hoping that I don't get a lawsuit. Something tells me this is going to be a bad day for everybody. I don't know why I just said that. I just put that out in the universe. What a stupid thing of me to say. Anyways, that's pretty much all the occurrences going on in the world today. I did not record this episode. I was supposed to record live so that we could try to get this upload afterwards. A little question for you all. You can try to answer me now or post it in the comments afterwards. But would you like to see these podcasts or hear these podcasts live on on Apple and Spotify and all that. I think I'm going to try and get it onto Spotify, as there's a live RSS feed. Try and figure that out. I'm not too much of a genius when it comes to that stuff, so I'm going to try to figure it out so that if you're driving to work or you're on your way somewhere, you don't have to use as much data, because I know YouTube can just rip data unless you have premium, which I would definitely recommend. It's definitely worth it. Then you won't get any ads served to you, and creators also receive more money, yada, yada, yada. Premium's a way to get around that. Anyways, I'm going to put a cap on this episode. I really appreciate everybody being here today. I hope you have a great Friday. I'm going to finish up a quick edit for Friday Funko. Flicks and Chills tonight is going to be moved over. I think we're actually going to take the schedule from now on and post videos on Sunday, maybe rather than Friday. I'm not sure. We're still discussing that. But I'm, like I said, just because this is relatively new with the new schedule and all, we're still going to be figuring out what's cohesive and what kind of works for everybody, and myself included. So I think we might be changing the days for Flicks and Chills weekly. We'll see. Sunday seems like a good day. But yeah, let me know what you think, your comments on that and concerns, because I find just putting out 3 videos in a day, podcast, a Funko Friday or vlog plus ASMR is a little bit overwhelming. So we'll figure that one out as we go. But anyways, I'm going to wish you all a great day. Remember, be excellent to each other, and we'll see you tonight or on the next episode on Monday. Be excellent to each other. See you later.
You're listening to BRANDCAST around the world.
I know you're gonna dig this.
You're listening to BRANDCAST around the world with me, your host, Brandon Berkeley. Join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Brand new!